Good morning, people. Welcome back to the channel. So it's looking like well, basically it heads down, arses up again, isn't it? As the globalist following government that we've got now, the unelected government, I might bloody add, is trying to take us back into Europe, I think, through the back door, with some of the things they're agreeing to, looking at. Unbelievable. So if we get back into there, how are we going to do away with the European Court of Human Rights laws? Because that's what we need to do first thing. But after the G20 meeting, the next level's coming now. After their little jolly, they have decided that health passports, or as we would prefer to call them, digital IDs, and you know what that'll mean. If you don't follow procedures, have a procedure, you don't work away the things they want you to work at, you'll be restricted in everything you do. We know how this works. They tried to bring it in during the pandemic. Now, didn't we say some time back that they want to try and force this digital ID on us, the Chinese way of living? Well, here it comes. But they've got a bit of a hurdle in their way before they can implement that, which is the Human Rights Bill, which hasn't been passed yet. And it's got a section in there, as we know, that says they will have the right to mandate and force us to do anything if they believe it's for our own good. Yeah. Now, they won't be able to force anything like mandated digital IDs or anything until that bill gets passed. If it ever does, I can tell you now, we're fucked either which way. Any way you can think of, we will be absolutely screwed if that bill passes. I haven't seen when it's going to get its next read through. I shall have to look into that. But at the moment, my head's all over the place. So I've got so much going on in my life. But Sunak said the other day, the old Jedi said he wanted to not stop the channel crossings. They have never said they want to stop it. They've just said they want to reduce it. Wrong way to go, in my opinion. But then in the next breath, he says he wants to increase immigration. To fill job vacancies. So he's telling us we're going to earn better wages, but then he's going to ship a load of people in who work for bloody peanuts. This don't make sense to me. You know, is he trying to restart the slave labour trade? Because that's what, when you bring these low earners in that will work for low money. Unbelievable. But he's got a problem with this now, because a lot of the country now have opened their eyes and they've seen what this immigration means to a lot of people in this country, in the whole of the country, and what it's doing to us. It's great. We've got hotels now that are refusing to take them. Big up to those guys. But then I've heard stories coming out about even our own homeless being kicked out of their temporary accommodation so they can house these channels paddlers. Now that is disgusting. And apparently it's mainly councils that are trying to do this. Now, on my community page, if you want to nip over there at some point this morning, I've shared a post which includes the letters that Serco send out to prospective housing associations, hotels, even private household owners that got rental properties. Now, this is a very interesting read. But the very worrying thing in it is the fact that they say they are looking for unlimited number of properties. Now, I would suggest anybody that's got a hotel, anybody that's lucky enough to have a couple of properties that they rent out, ignore these people. Do not interact with them. Do not even reply to them. If you tell them to fuck off, they're just going to say you're sending hate mail. So I'll do it for you. Serco. A lot of the country's against you, you assholes. But if you listen to mainstream media today, none of this is of consequence because the main thing is the football. Now, as most of you know, I don't give a shiny, slippery one for football. I don't care about the game. I don't want to hear about the game. But it's everywhere. But what I do care about over this that has been exposed is the amount of politics and wokeness that's got involved in sports nowadays. It's taking the basics away from sport of competitor against competitor, with results now being decided in a court case or a hearing of some sort, especially in F1. I was an avid F1 fan. Now I'll watch it if it's on. Other than that, I can't be bothered. They're just ex-gaming kids driving very fast cars, controlled by money. But it has exposed, or especially to me, I should say, in my opinion, that just how woke and how out of touch these so-called sporting icons and role models really are. Is it any wonder the kids are turning out like they are today with these twats? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. You know, when you get judged on your sport because of your beliefs or the way you dress. What the hell? But anyway, guys, yeah, it's alright. My head's just not clear at the moment. Hasn't been for a few days, but we soldier on. But thank you very much, everybody, for your support, as usual. My respects to each and every one of you, as always, for that support. And until we meet on the next one, stay safe, stay strong, and stray free from the fear that's coming. Respects, guys.